Good morning, good people of social media. How are you today? It is a stunning day here in Sydney, Australia, and the sun is shining. It's a beautiful morning, and I'm about to get about my day, but I had a couple of thoughts that I wanted to share about vanity metrics. So we have this whole thing about, tall poppy syndrome in this part of the world obviously is a big deal, but vanity metrics being that, your numbers on socials are just to self-inflate your ego. Now, I think that that's very, very true if you are a vain person, if that's what you're into, right? But for a business, I think that there is a huge amount of leverage in having those numbers. So let's say that you have 1,000 followers on whatever platform it is. I think it's important that you're looking to grow that steadily over time. So have a goal of 10 or 20 new followers a week or a day or whatever's sustainable for you to invest your time into. Because I think, a big part of it is social proof. So while a number of businesses are paying for likes and followers, which is totally fine to do, when you come across a business that has a large social following, it does add gravitas to the social proof. So if you're going to look at doing business with them, if they have 20 likes on their page, are you going to engage in them versus the company that has 1,000 likes or followers? So the number in itself might be considered a vanity metric, but from a strategic point of view, if you're plugging away at those numbers, and I've seen a lot of people do this. Now, we don't sell social media services or anything really, but it's more about that I've seen those people and seen it for myself, that sort of consistent effort to build the numbers means that if you do have a strategy to grow your social media following, then you can actually use it as a big leverage tool for your business. So in my case, for example, the TikTok numbers aren't amazing, but the LinkedIn, I've now got 14,000 followers on LinkedIn. So I think it's been really valuable to hit those numbers because you do get a lot more exposure. My understanding is TikTok, you've got to have about 3,000 followers to, get a bit of momentum. But definitely LinkedIn, it pays to have that kind of following on your page, and those people can unsubscribe anytime they like. They can unfollow you. So it does say a lot to have those numbers. And strategically, I do wish that I'd invested more in the long term on those things over the past 3 or 4 years, because it would have made a huge difference. But there's plenty of time, it's not too late. So think about what you're trying to get out of having a reputation or a presence on social media, and then start building those numbers. It's only vanity metrics if you are vain. But even if you are vain, you can still benefit significantly from it, for sure, by having those numbers behind your business. So when people do happen to come across you online, that you have that strong presence. It doesn't matter that you have 10 people following you now. It's about what you're going to do about it, right? So think about what you want to get out of it first, I would say. Build a strategy and then start picking away at the numbers. Hope that was useful. If it wasn't, tell me how awful it was. If it was great, tell me that too. If it was helpful, tell me either way. All right, see ya.